thank you.
And
Merry
now I'm going
Christmas.
to ask Karen Rinaldo to talk about her her book, which I don't have, the Falmouth Fireworks, which was to honor the 40th year of the Falmouth Fireworks.
Yeah, and thank you to the group for allowing this little presentation. So this was actually inspired by the community. The community asked for this. And every year the fireworks committee would show up at the different markets in town, and they would try to raise money for the fireworks. You know, when that last shell gets shot, we started immediately. It's a grassroots effort of about 15 committee members. And so, as I said, every year the public would come to the table and they would say, you know, have you ever thought about creating a compilation of all these images and do like a little coffee table type book? Well, the committee thought about it. And in early 2020, they decided that they would put this book together with the title, A Patriotic Tribute, Falmouth Fireworks Celebrating 40 Years. Now, I mentioned that we have about 15 members on our committee. It's chaired by Carolyn Woods, and we have a founding member, Arthur Ratsey, and Steve Pelkey has been doing our fireworks displays for over 30 years. I got involved helping them with graphics and designs for the t-shirts for 30 years. And so the book now is a compilation of the 30 years of designs, but it's patriotism. It just has so much patriotism, and it has history about the town, little descriptions about lesser known facts about the town. The introduction has comments made by the Falmouth Chamber of Commerce, the selectmen, town manager. So there's some endorsements early on in the book. There's some poetry. We included a couple of Catherine Lee Bates poems. Then there's a first responders poem, which this year was very appropriate. And it carries a nice community spirit to it. So the book, you may see it around town in several of the local stores. You'll see a little poster. You may see several on Main Street, but we've tried to carry it out through the different villages as well. So the book retails at $25. That includes the sales tax. And, you know, we hope that it's something that people will come to the village, they'll come to Falmouth, they'll pick one up for themselves, they'll have one in their homes to enjoy, they'll share it with their friends, but they'll also mail one off to some friends in distant places as well. So it's something to really celebrate Falmouth. We have a very loyal group of people who work in the town and get involved in these projects and on these committees. And I'm very proud to be a part of the Falmouth Fireworks. As a member, I've spent a lot of time with the people who work in different parts of putting all this together. But as I said, when that last shell gets fired, it's down to the details. We've been named one of 10 best fireworks displays in the country. So that's no small task. And it is all about the details. So, you know, we don't know what this next year will bring. We're hopeful that we'll all be able to be back out and enjoying big social venues. To create a book during a pandemic is a kind of scary thing. We thought that this would be out and about in July, but it was still at the printer in July. And again, we wanted it to be a totally community-based project. So we went to New Wave Printing, and they really gave a lot of their time and effort to getting everything to fit into a 75-page, again, patriotic tribute. So the back of the book simply says, A Patriotic Tribute. It's got a nice graphic. And, you know, right now more than ever, we need to continue with that patriotic spirit. We lose a lot of veterans every year. We missed Memorial Day was virtual. Veterans Day was virtual. And yeah, we'd like to get virtual out of the vocabulary and go into 2021 with a continued positive attitude, a great patriotic spirit, and looking forward to all the arts that we have and continuing that community spirit. So thank you again, Falmouth Arts Falmouth. You do a remarkable job, and it's in good hands once again with the new board. I'm happy to just be a small part of it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Karen, I just want to jump in here. You have been an unbelievable face of Falmouth Fireworks, whether you want to be or not, whether it's your art or your passion. This book is amazing. And a shout out to Annie, who picked up 4 for Christmas gifts. Annie Hartcool, by the way, who you'll hear from shortly, has gone shop local for her entire 3,000 Christmas gifts that she gets. And that 4 of them are this book is pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Nice.
And that's another thing. It is important to shop local. The merchants are having a tough time. Restaurants, as we know, are having a very difficult time. So whatever we can all do to, in a small way, it's a big way to them, to us.
Yeah, truly.
I actually can think of 6 people I'm getting that book for off the top of my head.
So how are you selling it? Are you doing it online or?
So again, Falmouth Fireworks had a very soft-spoken website, I guess would be the nicest way to put it. They put a lot of their attention and time into making a more compelling website, a more friendly and interesting website. So they've spent a lot of time on their website, as you have, and that's paid off. They're entertaining more of the social media scenarios, which, you know, I am not very familiar with that, but it seems to work. And a lot of the local retail establishments have stepped up, and they're taking this on just to try to help and raise funds for the next year's fireworks. But yeah, it's a very inspiring book, and it's something that the whole committee was a part of in every way, and they trusted me with a lot of the mechanics to putting it together, but I put my trust in New Wave Printing to carry that forth. So it's really a collaboration, a lot of great creative and loyal people, and hopefully you'll all get an opportunity to take a look at it. I think you'll be very pleased.
I think also, oh, I'm sorry. I think also I got a call from Susie Palanza, who's a longtime real estate friend, and also on the board of directors for the fireworks, I believe, or at least on the committee. And she called and said, can you help kick it off? And of course, I think you could probably expect people who you know to be calling and asking for you to step up and help out. And she dropped off 4 of them at my house, and they're already wrapped and on their way to new homes.
Nice, very nice. Thanks, Annie.
Where
Mhm.
is it
Thank you
available?
so much.
So it is available at 8 Cousins, Celebrations, Ace Hardware. It's up at Uncle Bill's Country Store. It's at Coffee O's in Falmouth and down in Woods Hole. It's at a couple of locations that are not even open. I mean, it's at the Cape Cod 5, and they've recently closed their lobby. So, you know, these are a couple of difficult scenarios that you say, well, it does play into how do you get an item into people's hands when they can't touch it, hold it, you know, look through it. Those are kind of the challenges, but not much different for everybody else. I mean, people still have that little reluctance to go into businesses on Main Street. I watch that every day too. But, you know, I think little by little, people are coming around to, you know, realizing that this can't go on forever. And we're all connected. We're all going through the same emotions. And hey, it's Christmas, you know, and so let's celebrate and be thankful for the things that we have. And we live in a beautiful place. So we're very fortunate. We're blessed to be here.
We are. Thank you so much, Karen. I hate to stop this conversation, but we have to move on. I know Highfield Hall said they have to leave